welcome to Backwater Casting. We got another foggy, drizzly day. Dame and his dad, Jason, decided they were going to take the risk on the weather and come on out and fish with us today. Up-and-coming tournament guy, YouTuber. He's going to make a mark for himself in this business as he gets going. And we're going to have fun here today. We're going to learn some new stuff and hopefully catch some fish. So we've got a light chop on the water. It's not too bad yet if the wind stays down. We've got a light drizzle going on. Very overcast. I mean, you can't see anything. It's very, very overcast. So we're just going to work along and see what happens.
I got a bass, smallmouth bass. Had one jump on it.
I think it's a good one too.
It's a decent one. Nothing.
You need a net, yeah, and I'll come back and net them.
Ooh.
That's not a bad one.
Ooh.
Just hang on in there, I'll come net them. First one to the boat.
Let's go.
There we go.
Not a baddie.
There we go.
Shimano World Minnow strikes again.
Look at that. A lot of treble hooks there.
Absolutely razor sharp.
Are they? Do you got a pair of pliers?
I do. And
That was a good hit.
so I'm going to get rid of this. You can take this,
Cool.
off the net, and I'll get your picture too. First fish of the day, you got to get a picture of it.
Nice.
We are spot locked, so.
Yeah.
All right, good fish, Jason. Nice one.
Nice fish.
And you caught a nice jerkbait fish too. How many? That's like your first time fishing the jerkbait, isn't it?
Yeah, no, I don't use a lot of jerkbait. I use a lot more soft plastics.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
There we go.
Fish on.
Get him in the net.
That's a good one too.
Good one. There we go.
Nice fish.
Nice fish.
That's a
Very
fatty.
good.
That's a nice fish, Damon.
Yeah.
That's a
Big
hoggy.
deal, pliers.
He's got the pliers, I think, Damon.
I can get it.
So much easier with pliers.
We're on fish because I saw some right under the boat. I was just trying to get down and drop on them.
Put us on the fish.
Okay.
Nope.
Here, turn this way.
There we go.
Nice fish, Damon.
Oh, yeah, get your video.
Absolute units. Caught spot #1 here on Stednick Lake. What an awesome, nice small bass here.
Yeah. Look at the way he's flared out, eh? Pretty. Flip fins flared. Here, you turn around, I'll get you a still picture.
That's a nice fish.
Cool.
Nice fish.
We're on him too. There's some more
Give 'em a
around the
good
boat.
release. Let them grow.
Yeah, let them grow.
There we go, guys.
That's a good one right there. So you got the big one so far for today. That's marginally bigger than your dad's.
Let's go.
So
Let's go catch another tank.
I'm gonna tie on a re-range 130. You know, the guys are both throwing a jerk bait. They're getting bit. I was trying everything else in the boat, not getting bit.
I got lots of rock structure up here.
Yeah, you do it on a slack and you give it a good pop. Give it a couple of pops, let it sit for a sec. Give it a couple of pops, let it sit. A lot of times they'll hit it. When you go to pop it, he's there.
Gonna go back to the jerk bait here, trying to see if we can get things back going again. Fish on!
Oh,
I got a double header! Double header! Oh,
Boat spinning on spot lock, just so you're aware.
Yep.
Too big to flip.
Oh no, I'm trouble.
oh. Can you? Yeah.
Okie dokie.
Okay.
There we go. Nice fish.
Oh, geez.
Oh, he's still on, he's still on. Yes, we actually have a double on, but we're tied up at the back a little bit. We get this guy back in the water.
Smaller smallmouth.
But smaller smallmouth is bigger than what the other two guys in the boat that are fishing have right now.
Exactly.
Nothing.
Net your own fish?
Yeah, never mind. There we go. Not a bad little one. Oh, that was a nice hookup. Not a bad little guy. Give him a quick release.
Nice healthy fish in here too.
Yeah. Nice fish. Hey Rick, often do you find when you get a large fish like that, is there sometimes a couple more with them in a school?
Sometimes. I've had them out here sometimes that you could catch 8 or 9 of them like that all in the same area.
Yeah.
The tournament last week, we got 3.5 pounders within 25 feet of each other, one after the other.
Wow. Yeah, I'm not the expert in the boat by any means, but it seems like today they're a little slower retrieves net hooking up right now.
Rick, how far will a smallmouth bass come up for a jerk bait?
Well, right now we're running between 10 and 12 feet of water right now, and really for a smallmouth bass, that's a flick of a tail. He'll come up off of that bottom in just a flash and they'll jerk bait. And even this clear water, even at a distance, he'll come up off the bottom and hit it. I watched one the other day, 25 feet away from the boat, come in and hit the bait on the screen. So they can move very fast. I'm going to put on this Jackall Pompadour. So I have so much fun with it when it works that you got to try it. I think Damon wants to have a go at it after too. So. This is a good bait. If you have somebody that's not a real strong angler, anybody can fish it. And it throws, you get the wind behind you, you can throw it a long way too. Be going along a 12-foot flat and they just come up and just cream it. Typically, I don't like throwing a top water. Oh, there you go, fish on. It's good.
Oh, it's a good one too.
They're all good, or some of them are just bigger. Oh boy, see, you don't like that net in the water.
There we go. Yeah. Landed him.
Yeah. Yeah, he did not like that net being anywhere near him, boys. He just get out of dodge. Look at that, right off too.
Hooked right easily.
Yeah.
Here we go. Second one for me of the day landed. Nice little football, little chunky fella.
Yeah, they are fat.
They are fat here. Holy, what a beautiful fish. That was an interesting bite. I was just thinking about taking another cast. I seen it come up straight up for the bait and just absolutely eat it. Like it was almost like getting a topwater bite at that point. And it was just kind of cool to see that. Haven't had that experience much. So definitely a cool thing to see.
Jumper! We got a nice one.
Nice one.
3 jumps, 4 jumps.
He's in the air.
See if we get a fifth.
Spot lock this for a sec.
5 jump. Woo! Woo!
Nice one there, Dad.
Call this one Van Halen. Oh, we got a bender. Oh. Whoa!
Get over here.
Not the biggest fish. Give
There
it
we
most
go.
athletic.
Oh, they're all full of fight. The size is just a bonus.
It's fish.
Look at that. Nice one there, caught by my dad.
It's a nice fish. That was, I think that's the fish I had jumped the most I ever had, about 7 or 8 jumps there. Little guy, a lot of energy. Nice fish. Nice fish. Yeah, that was a great little fish just caught. It's probably the fish I caught that had the most jumps ever. That had about 8 jumps, and that's what's fun about smallmouth.
You should check your line there, Jason, where you just come up through the rocks with that jerkbait and the smallmouth.
Oh, so when you check your bait, you're looking for fraying, or?
Yeah, just checking the knot and look for fraying.
Okay.
Because those baits are getting, we're only in 4 feet, and those baits will get down 4 to 6 feet. So you're in the rocks, whether you feel it or not, you're still touching them. And we're fishing mono on the jerkbait, so it's a little more touchy, I guess.
Do you ever sometimes switch to braid, or?
I do. I went back and forth with it. I was throwing braid with a mono or fluorocarbon leader, and I just kept going back and forth, and I kind of settled on the mono again. It gives you a little bit of stretch on the hook set, so you're not as likely to tear the hooks out on a hook set.
Good idea.
Because braid, I mean, it's a direct, no stretch. You know, you're into them right now.
Yeah. So there's 3 or 4 small nicks. Do you look for?
I retie it.
Do you retie right away?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay. So after the last fish, Rick raised a good point about checking your line, and you can see here, it's probably hard to see on camera, but there's 1, 2, 3, there's 4 little frays. So I think I'm gonna retie this one. So good tip, Rick.
He's not that big. I thought he was bigger from the pull.
Yeah.
Got him. There we go. Nice fish.
I actually, I downsized my hooks because I was missing.
It's a nice fish there.
Yep.
So Rick, do you have any tips for when the smallest bass really swallow it down, like near the gut area?
Yeah, there is a couple of ways to do it. My favorite method is, well, first you have a look and you get the plastic off if you can, but I'll go up through the gill plate and I'll grab the eye of the hook and I'll pull it down under the gill. So what it does is it rotates the hook down, so the bend is pointing up in the hook in the fish's mouth, and they just push up with the pliers and it just pops the hook right out.
Got a jumper.
Good thing somebody can catch them.
We got a small mouth. We got a...
Nice one, Dad.
Ooh, this one's got a little weight to her.
It's gonna jump again.
You notice nobody's running for the
Oh,
net.
yeah. Woo! Damon's not even getting the net, so I think he's worried I'm going to get in the boat. Ooh, you caught him on the fly. Look at that.
So, as Phil would say, it's not my first rodeo.
You know, nice. That was a nice fish. It was a really strong bite. Didn't jump as much as the last one, but he was a puller. He was really pulling the line hard, and I thought he was a little bigger than what he actually is, but a nice fish, and pound for pound, good fighter.
Look at them go, and they're right out there. Oh, they're out. So those fish there are over here. Throw motor's pointing out, so they're on this side of the boat.
Oh.
Get him back in the water. Got the net there.
I'll probably lip him. Yeah. Actually, we can probably net him. It'll be easier.
Okay.
It'll be easier.
Oh. Come.
There we go. Nice fish.
There you go.
Seen him right on the scope too. I was literally just looking at it.
You got the net? I don't want to fall. Nice fish.
Yeah, right on that little white shad swim bait there, and threw it right down there, seen it on the scope, and came right up for it, no problem. And
Nice.
had it on the bottom maybe for 2-3 seconds before she just scooped it right up. Get her back for a nice little release here.
Well, Damon, we had talked a bit earlier this morning about your YouTube channel. So how did you get into that? And tell me a little bit about that.
So it was basically COVID was happening and school just basically got canceled. Me and my friends, we decided to go on a bike ride one day, and I seen over the drainage ditch, I seen some minnows in there, and I'm like, there's gotta be some bigger fish in there, even though it was a drainage ditch and nobody really looked at it as a place to fish. So later on, I decided to spend a couple days and just fish every inch of it. And I ended up catching a 12-inch trout the first day I went out. Second day I went out, caught a 13-inch trout. And about a week later, I caught my PB brook trout, which was 18 inches. And with that 18-inch brook trout, I actually had that on film. And I decided to post it on YouTube, explaining what lure I used. And I actually posted on Facebook, and a lot of the, veteran anglers really enjoyed it. So they liked it a lot and gave me some nice comments and feedback, and it kind of started my YouTube channel, which is Fishing with Damon now. It used to actually be called Fish for Dinner for, the OGs who watched me from day one. They probably know that, but yeah, it's Fishing with Damon now because I really enjoy releasing the fish I catch now versus back then I used to do a lot of catch and cooks, and it's come a long way, and my videos have actually come a long way, and I plan on making them a lot better in the future.
Got a gooder. Got a gooder. That was a nice hookup. Trying to go for the best pound-and-a-half actor.
There he is, right underneath the jerkbait. Nope, didn't touch it. Isn't that wild, eh?
There we go. Nice fish, good fight. It was a nice hookup. Get you back in the water. I'm still throwing consistently the same thing. I was gonna mix it up, but I got a couple hits right back on it, so it's still same bait I started with. Yeah, it's a Rapella jerkbait.
Nice fish.
That's my best of the day, I think.
Oh, nice one.
That's a good one.
He's under.
There we go. Right there. Caught on the Ned rig. Using the scope. Seen her right there. Absolutely munched it up. There we go. Nice fish. Gotta get a picture here.
Camera to come up. Yeah, good fish, Damon.
I think it works pretty good. I like putting it right down near off the end of the boat there and seeing the fish just chase it and see him just swallow it right there beside the boat, and best one of the day so far, I think, for me. Nice fish. Gonna put him
Damon,
back
just
in.
hold up and smile between the two of them. Kind of cool. All right.
Here we go. Let's give her a nice good release.
Whoa, we got a jumper.
Is it a good one?
Yeah, that's a decent one. Yeah.
Is there a netter?
I might be able to grab it, but.
largie?
That's a largemouth.
Largemouth!
First largemouth of the day.
Woo-hoo.
Damon had one on for
Oh.
a sec, but you actually got yours. So I'll take you through
Nice.
that one.
That was nice. You could tell a difference. It's funny because you could feel it was like heavier pulling through the water. And I take it, haven't caught a lot of largemouth, but I assume he was opening his mouth and dragging a lot more water. You see he's a little thicker than the other ones, and he was had a little nice pull to him. That was a nice fight. Cool. Get him back in the water.
Got one. I seen him right on there.
Woo!
No.
We got him.
Want a net? Oh. There's
Got
another
the
one right under the
white
bow.
one. First chatterbait fish too. There we go. Nice fish. First one on the chatterbait I've ever caught in my life. There we go. Nice fish. Well guys, I just got kind of a little bit used to this low ranch sonar here. Catching my first fish, using it, and just basically seeing the fish right on the bottom, plopping my lure right down, and I watched him eat my chatterbait, and I've never caught a fish on a chatterbait, so that was another experience too that was new. So I'm really fond of it now, and I've been enjoying it. It's kind of like a video game, and you can basically put the hook right in the fish's mouth almost. I got one on right now actually, using that sonar.
I'm just trying to get the net without the hook in me.
There we go.
That's a nice one.
Second fish on the chatterbait.
Yeah,
There we go. Second fish. Ever caught the chatterbait using the little ranch sonar right there too. Watching them. We and Rick were just talking about how when we spun around, we seen a couple on the live there and threw it out there where he pointed and caught this nice little chunk.
He's a chunk is what he is too.
Let's release him.
I was casting for a bit, couldn't get nothing. Rick positioned the boat, bang! Fish on. Got it. I assume it's a smallie, but I haven't seen it yet. Oh, we got a runner now. He saw the boat. Didn't fight at all until I saw the boat.
It's a bass.
Yeah. There you go. Woohoo!
That's your fingers.
Yep.
There we go.
There we go. There we go. Not a bad little fish. Didn't fight too hard till he got to the boat and then decided to put a run on. Give Rick the assist there for turning the trolling motor around there. Put me on the fish.
I'll take whatever points I can get.
Actually, we can probably move these here.
Okay.
Move easier.
Oh! Come. There
There we go. Nice fish.
There you go.
Seen him right on the scope too. I was really just looking at
You
it.
got the net? Nice fish.
Yeah, right on that little white shad swim bait there, and threw it right down there, seen it on the scope, and came right up for it, no problem. And
Nice.
had it on the bottom maybe for 2-3 seconds before she just scooped it right up. Get her back for a nice little release here. There we go. There we go.
Oh! Okay, let him go, let him go. Let him come back around. Yeah, right over the net.
Lift straight up. There you go.
There we go.
Nice fish.
That's a nice fish.
Best one of the day.
Look at that, guys. Beautiful fish.
Not hooked that. I only got 1 point in him. All that jumping, thrashing around. Get 1 point.
An awesome fish. Yeah.
That fish looked way bigger when they first came in. Not complaining, because that's a big fish.
Nice fish.
Yeah, that last fish worked out well for me because I was just busy and Damon saw on the screen. He said there's a couple right up there in front of the boat, and I just pitched up ahead of the boat and got one. So that took 2 of us to catch that fish.
I got smallmouth bass on, caught on that little trick shot by Z-Man. Switched that up and rewarded here. There we go. Nice little bass here. There we go, guys. Nice little smallmouth bass caught on a little trickler by Z-Man. Changed up from the Ned rig and caught this nice little bass along these nice rocks here. Let them go. See you next time.
Fish on. Feels good. Oh, he's hanging out. He went right underneath the motor to start, and then come back. Pull back. Oh, going for the run. He might naturally want to come right towards you, Rick.
See him yet.
He's coming up.
Oh,
He's coming up. He's coming
Oh,
up.
there he is. That's another largie.
That's a good one.
I missed him.
Oh, I had weed too. I was wondering,
Yeah,
man,
that's another large
she
fish.
felt heavy there.
That's another largemouth.
Nice. I'm a largemouth specialist. Look at that. Nice fish.
Nice fish.
Woohoo.
2 largemouths in 10 minutes.
Look at that. Nice fish, good colors, thick belly, good fight. Nice. Get him back in the water.
Fish on.
Fish on.
Woo!
Woo! It's
Yeah.
a good one.
Yeah, look at them. There's a whole school of them in
Whole
front.
school of them up
There's a whole
here.
school out front. That was good, right in the corner of the mouth. That's what I like though. It looked like there's a whole bunch of them out in front of the boat. Jason, Damon,
Great to
thank
meet
you
you, sir.
so
Thank
much
you
for
so
coming
much.
out with us today. That was a blast.
Yeah.
You guys fish well, so I'm assuming you like fishing together. So how's that go in the boat?
It goes pretty well. My father introduced me to fishing, and he started bringing Damon and me out together at a very early age, and it's something special that we've been able to do together through the years.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, fishing all the little trout creeks down in Nova Scotia was definitely, a lot of fun. Taking us back out on the ATVs.
Yeah, I used to like trout fishing in Nova Scotia.
Yeah.
Yeah, River Phillip. Used to love going down there.
Yeah.
But it's so calm in here. It's unbelievable. It's the same day. It was quite choppy down there. I don't know how many fish we caught today, but it was a good number. And some of them this morning, especially, some of those were really good fish this morning. And it's great having you guys out. It's great learning a little bit about your YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And fun day. Thank you so much for coming.
And I also got the chance to see your sonar there, and
Well,
That
that
was
active
awesome
target's
seeing-
the bomb, man. It's the bomb, yeah.
I love seeing them come up and just eat it. And I caught my first fish on a chatterbait ever.
Yeah.
So nothing wrong with
Well,
that.
it's a good day. Lots of different stuff to try in the boat. So, anyway, thanks for
Great
coming
day.
out with us. It was a blast.
Thanks so much for
Well
having
done.
us.